Most travelers think they know Austria, the Alpine towns, the classical music, the postcard views. But what if I told you there are places here that visitors rarely see? Places where the landscapes shift dramatically, traditions feel untouched, and some experiences only happen if you know exactly where to go. In this video, you'll discover 10 locations that reveal a completely different side of Austria and the activities only locals talk about. Tip of the day. When exploring Austria, aim to travel outside peak hours or seasons, not only for fewer crowds, but because many of Austria's unique locations offer different experiences depending on the time of day. Early mornings often reveal clearer mountain views and less traffic on scenic routes. Our journey begins at Grüner See in Styria, a place that feels different depending on the season. During colder months, the valley appears as a quiet park with walking paths, benches, and open meadows. But once the snow from the Hochschwab Mountains melts, the entire area fills with clear water, creating a temporary lake with visibility so strong that you can see every detail beneath the surface. This seasonal shift is the most important thing to understand before visiting. Your experience depends entirely on timing. Late spring is the only period when the lake reaches peak water levels. Many travelers plan their trip just to witness this brief transformation. The most interesting part is being able to kayak over submerged trees and paths, giving visitors a rare chance to see a landscape that exists both as a park and a lake within the same year. As the waters of Grüner See recede and the park returns to its normal form, our journey leads us toward a location where nature doesn't shift by season. This is Eisriesenwelt Ice Cave in Werfen. It is recognized as the largest ice cave system currently open to visitors. Before traveling here, it's important to understand that temperatures inside remain cold throughout the year, so warm clothing is essential even during summer. The ascent to the cave involves a cable car and a steep walk, creating a sense of progression as the air cools and the landscape becomes more rugged. Once inside, the guided route explains how the cave formed through the movement of wind and rock over many years. The most interesting aspect is the natural ice formations that change slightly from season to season. Visitors often describe the initial entry chamber as the most striking moment because the scale becomes clear as soon as the lanterns illuminate the frozen surfaces. This combination of effort, education, and unique conditions makes Eisriesenwelt one of Austria's most distinctive attractions. Leaving the cold corridors of the ice cave behind, our path leads to a destination known worldwide, yet still hiding experiences most travelers overlook. Hallstatt's salt mine offers a detailed look into early mining practices that shaped this village's long history. Visitors gain access to underground slides, wooden tunnels, and preserved mining chambers that highlight how salt extraction influenced daily life. Understanding this background helps travelers appreciate Hallstatt beyond its reputation as a scenic lakeside town. Inside the mine, demonstrations show how ancient tools worked and how communities organized their labor. The mine also contains one of the oldest wooden staircases ever found, giving the tour archaeological significance. Above ground, the Hallstatt Skywalk provides a wide view over the village, lake, and mountains. Many travelers consider the contrast between the underground tour and the open-air viewpoint the most interesting part, as it reveals how the area functions both as a historic site and a natural landmark. As we leave Hallstatt's underground history and elevated viewpoints, our route shifts toward a location shaped entirely by flowing water. Krimml waterfalls in the Salzburg region stand among Europe's tallest waterfalls. Before visiting, travelers should know that the site includes a well-maintained trail system with different viewing platforms at multiple levels. Understanding this layout helps visitors plan their hike efficiently, especially during busy periods. The mist produced by the falls is known for its high ion content, which has been studied for its potential respiratory benefits. Many visitors spend extended time at lower viewpoints to experience this natural feature. The most interesting part of Krimml is how the waterfalls change in sound and intensity with elevation. Each level provides a different perspective, from close-range views of the rushing water to wider observations of the valley and forest surrounding the falls. This combination of accessible trails, varied viewpoints, and continuous movement makes Krimml a strong highlight for travelers seeking a deeper connection with Austria's natural environments. From the power of rushing water, our journey moves toward a destination where architecture, knowledge, and centuries of preservation come together. Melk Abbey in Lower Austria is a functioning Benedictine monastery with a long academic and religious history. Before visiting, travelers should know that the abbey includes several areas: the museum section, the church, the marble hall, and the expansive library. Guided tours help visitors understand the significance of each part and explain how the abbey contributed to education in the region. The library often becomes the highlight for many, with its collection of medieval manuscripts and historical records. The structure itself is arranged to support study, reflection, and preservation, creating a strong sense of purpose within each room. The most interesting feature for many visitors is the combination of active religious practice and historical display. It provides a clear look at how tradition and modern academic efforts continue to coexist in one location. Leaving Melk Abbey, we now move toward a destination where Austria's largest national park reveals a wide range of terrains and wildlife: Hohe Tauern. National Park covers multiple federal states and includes Austria's highest peak, Grossglockner. Before visiting, it's helpful to understand the park's layout, as different regions offer different types of trails and viewpoints. Some areas focus on glacier access, others highlight alpine lakes, and some zones include guided ranger programs. Travelers often plan full-day visits due to the park's size. The Grossglockner High Alpine Road is one of the most important features, providing a direct route through changing elevations and climates. The most interesting aspect of Hohe Tauern is the variety of landscapes within short distances. Visitors may see marmots, ibex, or large birds depending on the season and altitude. This blend of wildlife, structured access, and educational programs makes the park a valuable experience for travelers seeking both scenery and learning opportunities. From the expansive national park, we shift to a destination shaped by one individual's vision for design and sustainability. Hundertwasser Village in Vienna presents a design style focused on irregular lines, natural integration, and a rejection of uniform shapes. Before visiting, travelers should understand that the village includes shops, small galleries, and pathways that follow the artist's principles of blending natural elements with human structures. Floors may feel slightly uneven, and walls curve gently rather than forming sharp angles. These design choices were intentional and aim to encourage visitors to notice every detail of the space. The most interesting part of Hundertwasser Village is how functional areas like cafes and stores follow the same artistic philosophy. It transforms the visit into an active experience, where travelers spend time observing how standard architectural expectations are replaced with creative alternatives. This thoughtful approach makes the village a standout location in Vienna's cultural scene. Moving away from Vienna's artistic environment, we transition toward a destination rooted in transportation history. The Zillertal steam railway in Tyrol, which offers a ride through open countryside using original steam locomotives. Before visiting, travelers should confirm the seasonal schedule, as the steam engines do not operate year-round. The route passes through rural villages, farmland, and mountain views at a relaxed pace, giving passengers time to observe details that faster transportation would miss. Open-air carriages are available during warmer months, adding to the overall experience. The most interesting aspect is the operational authenticity. The engines function with their original mechanics, and staff members maintain them using techniques passed down through earlier generations. This creates a direct connection between visitors and the region's past, making the railway both educational and enjoyable. As we step off the historic train, our path leads to a village known for consistency and community regulations that preserve its appearance. Here is Alpbach in Tyrol. It maintains strict building guidelines requiring new structures to match traditional wooden Alpine architecture. Understanding this rule helps visitors appreciate why the village maintains such a cohesive appearance. Many homes include carved balconies, wooden facades, and uniform roof shapes. These guidelines have been in place for decades and reflect the community's dedication to preserving its visual character. The village also hosts academic forums and conferences, adding an educational aspect to its cultural identity. What many travelers find most interesting is how the entire village upholds a collective agreement to maintain its architectural heritage. This creates a consistent environment that remains visually connected to its past while supporting modern life. After exploring Alpbach's structured design, our journey concludes at a destination dedicated to knowledge, preservation, and large-scale documentation, the Admont Abbey Library in Styria. It stands as one of the largest monastic libraries, containing tens of thousands of books and detailed illustrations. Before visiting, travelers should prepare for a guided experience, as certain rooms require supervision to protect the collection. The library's design supports organization and accessibility, with sections dedicated to science, theology, and historical research. The ceiling artwork provides additional context for the library's academic purpose. The most interesting part for many visitors is the scale of the book collection and how well it is maintained. Staff members continue to catalog, restore, and study materials that date back many centuries. This makes the library a significant destination for those interested in history and archival work. Which secret destination captured your imagination? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video, Most Unique Things to Do in Phuket, Thailand. It is packed with real travel insights. Click here to watch it now, and we'll see you in the next one.